It's time for Top That Trade. Joining us now, our top players, Alan Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business News contributor. Round number one, wisdom of crowds. The crowd right now is said to be chasing gains in the stock market out of fear of missing out on AI. Is this a wise move or not?
Well, I'm afraid of crowds when it comes to the markets, when everybody starts doing the same thing. And we've seen people been buying the dips lately. So that, makes me bullish, but cautious. What's interesting here is this recent pullback that we had on Friday was only 2%. So relax, everybody. And we bounced back almost the whole amount. So if we bounce back, that V recovery, that target's just under 7,000 in the S&P. And then we can be up and away once again.
I would agree. I mean, that Friday close looked very scary. And if people were going to exit the market in droves, you would have thought we would have had a Black Monday. That didn't happen. So when I look at that from a technical point of view, that means a failure to correct or a failure to crash. So then you get this reversal move. So everybody that was ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater is in there buying the babies. Okay, so the babies are going to take off. That's just the way that works.
Phil, nobody knows what baby and bathwater is anymore. But anyways, it's a test and reject, which is very important, which is a very bullish. And that's why we always say you want to see how the markets act and most importantly, how they react. And that gives me caution because everybody's now on the same page.
Keep an eye on your babies. That's all I'm saying.
Round two, natural gas blast. Cooler weather is upon us. Americans now bracing for winter heating bills. What's your best forecast for nat gas?
It's going to depend on the weather ultimately. But you know what? The demand forecast for natural gas looks better than it has ever. We're going to see record demand for natural gas, unlike anything we've seen before. Why is that? The ability of the United States to export liquefied natural gas is going to continue to grow.
LNG is what we call it.
Our natural gas. And at the same time, artificial intelligence and data centers are going to demand more natural gas. We have data centers that are buying natural gas wells and creating their own energy to power their data centers. And the sad thing about this whole story is we've only just begun. Even with this incredible demand, we have a lot more gas that is being wasted because we don't have the infrastructure. So look at natural gas infrastructure stocks. That's the future.
I don't understand why natural gas is down at its lows, and it's down near 3-decade lows once again, when we have all of these things that could give it a boost, or we say in the business, a natural gas blast, and we haven't seen it yet. So I would again equate this to back, if you remember 2022, nobody wanted gold. Nobody wanted gold stocks. Nobody wanted miners. It's the exact same thing, but natural gas, there's so many things that could move this market, and it just hasn't happened yet. It's got a lot of potential. Potential doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It just means it could happen.
And the reason why it hasn't happened is producers just keep producing it faster than the demand can grow, but that could change.
Round number three, earnings surprises. What's your top earnings surprise stock or surprises overall this earnings season so far?
Well, when I look at earnings season, it amazes me that we continue to beat, quarter after quarter after quarter, and a large percentage of stocks, beat their expectations. So, I just can't understand why that continues to happen year after year and decade after decade, but it is what it is. And that gives the market some fundamental facts to buoy on. But look at the revenues, look at the margins are important because the margins continue to increase even with all that's happening in the world today. The margins continue to increase, meaning the corporations are making more money each and every quarter.
Yeah, I would agree with Alan there. And I think when you talk about the surprise to the upside, I think you're going to see it in the energy sector. Take a look at ExxonMobil. Take a look at the big energy. I mean, from a valuation viewpoint, they are so low. But I'll tell you this, we're hearing about refining margins around the globe. Even when oil prices are low, if you're in the refining business, you can make money regardless. And the refining margins have been historically high compared to where oil prices are. So look at the oil majors that have both refining and production, and they're going to surprise to the upside. And from a long-term investment standpoint, it's about the cheapest stock on the board.
Well, I want to throw in my favorite word, irregardless, because it's not actually a word, but I do agree with Phil that, this is happening regardless.
On to our bonus round question for today. Has there ever been chocolate money? Yes or no?
Yes.
The answer is yes. The Aztecs in ancient days used cocoa beans as currency. Business First AM will be right back.
It's mean that you call the Aztecs ancient. It just doesn't seem nice. I don't know.
We're ancient, Phil. We are ancient.
That is true.